Hi traders, welcome to weekly analysis by Trade with Asim and Sajjad. Before we move on, I would like to request all those who haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notification of our all new videos. We begin with the economic calendar. As usual, I'm expecting Monday to be a slower trading day. I'm expecting that during Euro news event we can have some volatility in the market. Other than that, I don't see much. From Tuesday, we can expect a start of a normal trading day. The day will start with Australian news. It's RBA meeting minutes, a very important event. We might expect some positive announcements from RBA. So we'll see bigger volatility in all Australian pairs. Then OPEC meeting can bring some volatility, especially for the oil prices, which also affects US dollar and Canadian dollar. So another important event which can be traded. After that, all medium impact news. On Wednesday, the day will start with the Bank of Japan interest rate decision. Though it's unchanged, but it's a big event, so we can expect huge volatility in all JPY pairs. In Bank of Japan press conference, we can expect some positive announcement for Japanese yen. At 8:30 GMT, we have a CPI for GBP. I don't expect much volatility during this time. After that, building permits for US dollar. The forecast is very strong, and I expect that dollar will be stronger on Wednesday, followed with the new crude oil inventories. At 13 GMT, we have ECB President Draghi's speech, a very important event. We can expect some bigger rallies or drops in Euro pairs. Then near the close of the day, we have for New Zealand GDP. The forecast is positive, and we can expect bigger rallies in New Zealand dollar. Thursday will start with Swiss National Bank interest rate decision, though they are not going for the rate hike, but still we can expect much volatility in all Swiss pairs. At 8:30 GMT, we have retail sales for GBP. The forecast is negative. If it comes negative, then we can see bigger drop in GBP USD pair. At 12:30 GMT, we have Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index. The forecast is strong, and at Thursday too, we can expect stronger US dollar because after that we have existing home sales, which is also positive. From Wednesday till Friday, we can expect stronger US dollar. Let's see how the market moves. On Friday, we have a long list of news events. Only a few are important. At 7:30 GMT for Euro, German manufacturing PMI, this news event can bring some volatility for all Euro pairs. At 12:30 GMT, very important news event for the Canadian dollar, core retail sales, and the forecast is very strong. I'm expecting a bigger drop in USD CAD pair. After that, nothing special. I myself am stuck in very bad trades just because I was looking for the bigger targets. These days, the best strategy is to just take smaller profits and exit the market. I wish you best of luck. Let's move to dollar index. As I just mentioned that for the last few weeks, market is simply moving nowhere. If I can just show you, the market is moving in this channel from 94 to 96.0. So it's moving nowhere. We are not seeing any trend. Though last week it looked like it's dropping further, but on Friday it bounced back and recovered much of the losses. For next week, I'm neutral on dollar index. It can either start dropping again. If it drops, it can come to 94.05 first, and from there it can bounce back again. And if it goes up, then it's heading to 95.78. Let me show you how it looks on the daily and 4-hour time frame. In the last week, dollar index dropped from Monday till even Friday. Friday afternoon, it dropped to 94.36, and from here it bounced back and then it closed in a very strong bullish candle. So we can expect either it can start dropping down again on Monday, though it doesn't support my analysis, but it can either start dropping down on Monday, and Tuesday we might see 94.05 first, and from here it can start going up. Let me show you how I'm thinking. From Monday to Tuesday or mid of Wednesday, it can drop to 94.05, and from here it can target 95.78 and above. We can also just reconfirm on the 4-hour time frame. Here you can see, though it looks very strong reversal, but it may just start dropping down from here. But the next week the US data looks much stronger. So from 94.05 I'm expecting another bigger reversal, and this time it can reach to 95.78. Let's move to euro dollar. Euro dollar looked much stronger last week. It went up all the way, but on Friday it started dropping down from 1.1721. Still on the weekly time frame it looks in better shape. It may start going up from Monday to Tuesday. It can move up a bit and then it's supposed to drop again. I'm expecting 1.1394 till the end of the week. During the week it can try to reach 1.1856 and above. Let's check it on daily and 4-hour time frames. And if you can see the daily time frame, it looked much better, and I was looking at 1.18 at that level, but it didn't reach. And on Friday we saw US dollar got strength, so euro dollar dropped again. In the coming week it can either start dropping down from here, it can drop all the way to 1.394, or from Monday to Tuesday it can get some strength back again and try to reach 1.1856 and above. It looks much weaker on a 4-hour time frame. It dropped badly, but if we can squeeze the chart and we can see it's still on a support level, so anytime it can just start bouncing back, and we can see 1.1856 again, and from here when the dollar gets some strength it can start dropping down again. So it's right now it's just in the middle. It can even start dropping down from Monday, but I'm expecting that it will try once more to reach 1.1856 and then drop from there. We move to pound dollar. Since pound dollar bounced back from 1.2661 level, it looked much stronger all the time. In the coming week it can drop to 1.2785 first, and then from here it can bounce back again. We'll see how it looks on daily time frame. Since September 5 it's in a very strong position. Only we saw this drop on Friday, so from Monday I'm expecting it can start moving up again. It may start moving to 1.32 level, and from this level I'm expecting that it can start dropping down again. So we can still expect bigger volatility in GBP pairs. Let me show you 4-hour time frame. On 4-hour you can see it's a minor correction. At 1.304 we have a strong support level, so it can bounce back from 1.304. We might see a bigger correction again, and from 1.3200 we can again see a drop in GBP pairs, all depending on the fundamentals next week. We move to USD JPY. Just like all other pairs, USD JPY is also moving in a sideways channel, but last week the dollar was stronger against yen, and right now it looks like it's heading to 113.15. But the only concern for me is the Bank of Japan interest rate decision. During that event I'm expecting we might see a bigger drop in this pair, and it can even drop to 110.42. If we had not that event, it was confirmed uptrend, but I will be more careful, especially on that day. So if you're already in the buy trade, just make sure that you know the news event time. I'm expecting that it can drop to 1.0.4. We will see how it looks on daily and 4-hour time frames. On the daily time frame it looks much strong. In the initial 2 or 3 days of the week I'm expecting that it can just continue its bullish trend, and from here it can drop again. Let's see how it looks on 4-hour time frame. And on the 4-hour time frame you can see after this smaller correction it went up very strongly, and then we saw this bigger drop, but it recovered fastly. Right now we can expect it may go sideways, or it can again go for a smaller retracement, but then it's heading to 113 and above. We move to dollar CAD, and dollar CAD dropped as expected. It dropped a little further. I wasn't expecting that. I thought after touching this trend line it will start moving up, but after dropping on Friday it recovered a lot, and from Monday I'm expecting that it can start again going up. On the other hand, it can continue dropping down to 1.2895 first, and from here it can again try for a bigger correction. Let's see how it looks on daily and 4-hour time frames. It bounced back on Friday, though it looks like it's still on this trend line. If it breaks this trend line, then definitely it's going for a bigger correction this time. I'm eyeing on 1.33 and much above. Let's check it on 4-hour time frame. and on the 4-hour time frame it may start dropping down again on Monday. It will also depend how the oil prices are going. So if the oil prices start moving up, it can drop to 1.2895 and much below. We move to USD CHF. It looked much stronger earlier this week, but then from Tuesday it started dropping down. It dropped till Friday, and then from Friday it bounced back, though still it looks much weaker. But we are also expecting interest rate decision for Swiss francs, so it may continue to drop to 0.9604 and below, and from there we are expecting a very big correction, initially to 0.9776 and then later to 0.99 and much above. Let's see how it looks on a daily and 4-hour time frame. Here you can see on Monday it looks so strong, but then from Tuesday it started dropping down. It dropped all the way to 0.9636, and from here it just bounced back, closing in green on Friday. From Monday it may just start dropping down again, and from 0.9604 I expect a bigger correction, and it can go all the way to 0.9776 and above. Let's check it on 4-hour time frame. It looks like it's going for a minor correction. It may started dropping down again from here. It may drop to 0.9604, and from here then we will see a bigger correction. We move to Aussie USD pair from here. Aussie USD looked much better last week. It was going well, but on Friday it dropped. At the moment it looks like it may drop to 0.7037. If I can squeeze this chart and show you, that is a key support level, and from here either it can break this support level and go further down to 0.6837, or it can bounce back strongly and it can reach to 0.7308. We will see how it looked on a daily time frame, and here you can see from Monday it did well. It went up all the way. From here it looks like it's ready to drop further to 0.7037 first, and then from here it will be ready for a very big correction. If it goes for a bigger correction, I'm targeting initially 0.7353 and then 0.7480 and even 0.7660 in the long term. Let's check it on 4-hour time frame, and at this level it looks like it's just getting ready for the further drop. We have a support at 0.7090. It can bounce back from here, or also can drop further to 0.7041 and below. We move to New Zealand USD pair. New Zealand USD is in a strong bearish trend. Last week it tried to go up, but at the moment it has closed in a doji. It just closed where it started. In the next week I'm expecting it can further drop to 0.6444, and from there it can bounce back, and if it bounces back from there it's going for a bigger correction. My initial target will be 0.663, and later it can go to 0.6729 and much above. We will see how it moved on daily time frame, and you can see it's just moving sideways. You can see much smaller candlestick. Next week it can even continue moving sideways, or it can drop to 0.644. Let's have a look at 4-hour time frame. It has dropped a lot, but right now it's on a support level, so from Monday to Tuesday we can even expect some correction first, and then it will start dropping down. From here we move to gold. Gold is in a strong bearish trend. Last week it looked as if it's going to break the strong resistance level and enter into a bigger correction, but then the price got rejected and it started dropping down, and right now it looks much weaker. It needs to break a 1200 level from here first to go for a bigger correct. If it starts dropping down, I'm looking at 1162. If the momentum gets much stronger, then it can even drop to 1130 and much below. Let's see how it did on daily time frame. For the last few weeks we are seeing that gold is moving sideways. At the moment it's on a support level, but I'm expecting that it will further drop to 1162, and from here we will see either the bigger correction or it will just continue to further drop. We will see it on a 4-hour time frame. The price got rejected from a very strong 1212 level, and right now it looks much weaker. It can go for a smaller correction. I will wait for a correction and then enter into a sell trade. We move to Nasdaq 100. In the last week, Nasdaq 100 recovered some losses. It bounced back from 7404 level. At the moment it's at 7544 and heading to retest the previous high. I'm targeting for this week 7676. I'm expecting it will break resistance level and may reach to 7800. Let's watch it on daily time frame. And here we can see it went up gradually. On Friday it did drop. Well, I'm expecting that it can just continue its uptrend and it's heading to 7676. Let's confirm it on 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, after making this correction, right now it has recovered a bit, and from Monday I'm expecting it can even start with a gap up and it will go up all the way. So guys, that's all about our weekly analysis. I wish you best of luck for the coming week. I will see you with a new video. Until then, take care and bye.